If you're getting back into training this month at the start of the new year here, then you need to make sure you are not making this one critical mistake that we see come into the office here all the time. Hi, I'm Dr. Gage Winkles. I'm a sports chiropractor here at Health-Fit Chiropractic Sports Recovery right here in Boca Raton, Florida. And today we're going to go over a concept that is crucial for you to get back to training after the holiday season and reach your fitness goals for 2026. What we're going to be talking about here today is a concept called the acute-chronic workload ratio. And what we're going to do is break that down here in a short video, and we're going to start by talking about what acute load means. So January 1st has come and passed. We are now into the new year of 2026, and it's assumed that you have some fitness goals set for this year. Maybe you're starting up a new gym, a new running program. Maybe you're starting to want to join a pickleball league or a tennis league in your community. And so what we need to do is make sure that we don't put ourselves at high risk of injury early on in the year and in that training plan. What we're looking at with acute load here is how much activity you are doing in the past 7 days. So there we want to look at things like, is this workouts? Is it volume of workouts, such as how many sets and reps you're doing? Is it time spent playing a sport or doing an activity? And we need to look at that as an acute load for the past week there. And then we're going to compare that to the chronic load. The chronic load, as you can see here, covers the last 3 to 4 weeks. Now, what we see happen a lot, especially this time of year, is patients will go through the holiday season 3 to 4 weeks ago, and they will have a decreased load during then because you're busy traveling and doing holiday festivities. And then the new year hits, and all of a sudden our acute load spikes because we're hitting those new fitness goals and setting new goals for ourselves with the new year. And after going through 3 to 4 weeks where that chronic load has been decreased, we then put ourselves in this high risk category for re-injury or new injuries to occur. A lot of these come from overuse injuries, things like muscle strains, ligament sprains, and a lot of various conditions, especially depending on what activity or sport you're participating in. So what we do is we take our acute load and we compare it to the chronic load, giving us our ratio. That ratio, if that comes out to over 1.5, that puts us in the high risk category. That's where we're at high risk to develop any sort of overtraining related injuries or injuries that are used to, too much strain happening on the body there. If our ratio is coming out to 0.8 to 1.3, that's what we like to call the sweet spot. That means you're pushing your body and you're starting to build fitness in whatever sport or activity it is without entering that high risk injury type of category. If we are below 0.6 here, we're then in the undertraining category. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, as we don't have to typically worry as much about putting ourselves in risk for injury. However, you may not see those goals you've set out for yourself be achieved, in that timeline you've set out for yourself there. So it really is a balancing act here between not doing too much activity too soon with the new year as compared to that last month of the year in 2025. If you have questions about how you can achieve your fitness goals this year and remain injury and pain-free while doing so, reach out to our office today and we're happy to chat.